and my only lead source was my friends, family, just not consistent. Zillow and other teams, like real estate teams, I thought about joining, and whatever their lead sources were, they didn't really seem like they were delivering what they promised they would deliver. I couldn't rely on a paycheck from just the people I knew. Maybe
Mm.
they remember me in a few years when they decide to sell, different than like someone just clicking a button on Zillow.
So you've actually got this listing off just a month of ads too.
Might actually put an offer on this one too, so maybe I'll have a bidding war.
Oh, amazing. Hey everyone, this is Ollie, co-founder of Consistent Listings, and today I'm excited to interview another one of our recent successful clients, Liz, who was able to go from relying on her sphere of influence and lacking a system that she could reliably control to get more listings to generating 13K in commissions within her first month of using our system. And now, luckily, Liz has joined me today just to talk a little bit more about how we were able to do that. So, welcome, Liz. And
Thank
if
you.
to start, if we could just learn a little bit more about you, where you're from, and what your journey's been like in real estate so far.
Sure. So I'm from Merritt Island, Florida, which is the East Coast. I've been in real estate for 3 years, and my husband and I were doing it together at first, and he was doing a lot of cold calling for us, which was productive, but soul sucking at the same
Yeah.
time.
Yeah, it's
So,
tough.
yeah, he just call all day long, expired, canceled, um, you know, uh, um, anyway, so it was awful for him, but
Mm.
it was productive, but he
It was
just
all right for
burnt
you.
out. Yeah, he burned out real fast with that. So
Yeah.
he just totally dropped out of real estate. And yeah, so I was just working by myself. And my only lead source was my friends, family. A few clients actually used me again, even though I've only been doing it for a few short years, but
Yeah.
just not consistent. It was no way to really get myself out there.
Okay, I get you. So kind of, yeah, just lacking a way to sort of get yourself out there and sort of just relying on sort of who knew you, which is kind of tough because you can't really like, I don't know, other than like cold calling, you can't really go out there and just try and meet loads more people, and it's kind of like limiting a bit when you're just sort of going that direction.
Absolutely.
And would you say that was sort of like the sort of the biggest problem that kind of led you to take action and really pull the trigger and sort of start looking for something else?
Yes, for sure. Just
Okay.
knowing that I couldn't, I couldn't rely on a paycheck from just just the people I knew.
Yeah.
They're all no one's selling that often.
Yeah, and when you sort of decided that you wanted to go down that route, you wanted to look at getting like other acquisition systems for your business, what did that process sort of look like? How did you sort of go about like finding out about us? Like, did you look at other things? And then what sort of led you to make the decision that you made at the end of the day?
Sure. So I thought about doing buying leads from places like Zillow, or joining a team that would take a big part of my commissions and feed me leads, but they were really expensive and they didn't seem like they were going to be that high quality.
Was that
So
Zillow?
actually, what's that?
Was that Zillow?
Zillow and other teams, like real estate teams, I thought about joining, and whatever their lead sources were. They just
Yeah.
didn't really seem like they were delivering what they promised they would deliver.
Okay.
So actually, Tim, my husband, found you guys. He does a lot of YouTube videos, and I think someone he was in like a YouTube class with uses you all as their marketing and has had great success with you. So that's how he
Oh
got
yeah. I think wait,
introduced.
was it Stefan? I don't want to get it wrong.
Yes, I think so.
He got a
Yeah.
listing today as well. I literally just
Oh,
got a
did
text
he?
before this call. Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
No, that's awesome. I love Stefan, man. He's a great guy. Oh, that's so funny. So you guys found us through word of mouth. What we're what we're
Yep.
dissing here, what we're against. That's pretty funny. Okay, awesome. And then you jumped on a call with Johnny. You guys went for a bit of a custom game plan, and then I guess Johnny decided that you guys would be a good fit for us.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, awesome. And what sort of what were the main things that were like, because you'd already looked at Zillow, you looked at joining a team, you were like, okay, I don't want to do that. What was the main thing specifically about like us and what we do that ultimately led you to be like, okay, yeah, this is the direction I want to take it. This is what I sort of want to do.
Well, instead of just getting leads fed to me, I also I like your program because I'm getting my face out there. So it's advertising me. And, a lot of it's recognition, just name and my face, my message out there, more than I would get if I just got a lead from somebody. So I feel like it just opens up more opportunities for people to find me. Maybe
Mm,
they remember me in a few years when they decide to sell, different than like someone just clicking a button on Zillow that doesn't know anything about me.
yeah.
Doesn't relate it to me personally.
Yeah, because with you, it's kind of like with the videos as well. Like it's sort of just you. Whereas Zillow, from what I understand, is people just like they get their data from somewhere, they send it to a few other realtors, and it's sort of whoever jumps on it first. And like there's no connection with the realtor, unlike what we're doing at the moment, whereas they see you on camera, they get to know you a bit, they see your YouTube, and they sort of come through the funnel that way. But what do you think like specifically so far? I know it hasn't been very long. What do you think specifically about the program has made it work like well for you specifically?
Well, I mean, I know a lot of people are seeing my ads. I have friends and family call me all the time, and they're like, all of a sudden you were talking to me in my living room. So I know it's getting out there.
Yeah.
So I think that's great. I've actually used the fact that people have found me on YouTube, and I do think that's why I got this last listing from this woman. She was interviewing other agents, someone with Compass, and for some reason the name Compass just was like the thing for her, and she was
Yeah.
really obsessed with the fact that this agent was from there. And I said to him, well, Compass is advertising Compass. They're not advertising your listing, and they're not going to invest. They're going to put your listing on their website, but that's it. But, you weren't looking for me, and I found you in your living room, and I
Yeah.
get my marketing out there, and you're not going to go find me on some website. I'm coming to you on YouTube. And I think that really is what got me the listing.
Yeah.
It's just
Because
the
it's
fact that I'm
unique. It's
marketing
different.
differently. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And new is better than better in marketing, and the way that you're on YouTube, it makes you stand out. Like
Mhm.
even just getting into the house for the actual appointment, but then actually winning it and closing the deal as well. Have you jumped onto any of Randy's coaching calls yet?
I haven't. I keep saving the
Okay.
emails, and it's just been crazy with the holidays. It's just
Yeah,
been
no, we haven't actually been running them over the holidays anyway. It's a bit of a trick question, but
yeah, but even like just getting back in, I'm still like this whole week has been just a
yeah,
whirlwind. So I
hectic,
haven't
hectic.
haven't watched them yet.
No, but what I was saying is that Randy actually talks through our whole method of like actually like selling the properties using YouTube ads as well. So like just boosting
Mhm.
them. And this also just he'll show you exactly how to do the whole thing. I think we've actually got recordings as well. But then you can sort of go to your next listing presentations. You'll be like, hey, like look, this is a listing that I've just represented. We got like 20K views in like 2 days, and this is another listing down the street, and they got like two views in like
Nice.
like 6 months. Which is also something that we've been going through the coaching calls, which yeah, a lot of people said they found really helpful. But yeah, not to drag anything on for too long, but if someone was just on the fence, just about like potentially even booking a call to speak with us, and sort of learn more about the program, what would you say to them? And no pressure.
No, I would definitely recommend it. I feel kind of bad because I know you only take one agent per area, but I keep telling my friends what I'm doing and how awesome it is, and
Yeah,
that it's so worth it. But I'm like, well, you can't do it because
because I've
our
got it.
account. But yeah, I definitely would encourage someone to do it.
Okay,
Absolutely.
amazing.
Worth every penny.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. But yeah, that's pretty much everything. So I appreciate everyone tuning in, and thank you, Liz, as well for coming on. So if you are watching this right now and you're interested in working together, or you just have any questions about what we do whatsoever, then you can book in a call right now using the link below. Just book a date, a time, and on that call, we'll do a deep dive into your specific situation, and what a custom game plan would look like for you, if you're not in Liz's area, because we do have an exclusivity policy. So that's unfortunate. But yeah, thanks, Liz, and yeah, we'll talk soon.